Chinese kit time. SKUF 01570. This one should be interesting. Has something to do with magnetism. We like magnetism. We do a lot of electronics, a lot of E, but we don't do much H. Let's do some H. All right. Look at that. Look at that sucker. That's like a big spool of wire. It's like buy a kit just to get the spool of wire. But this is an electromagnet. So I think that was my introduction to electricity when I was a kid. My dad helped me build some electromagnets. Back then you could buy these big batteries. They were, oh gosh, they were like this big around. They were like that big around, like that tall. They were 1 volt, 1.5 volts, but big batteries, so lots of current. And you could take a penny and you could like wrap some wire around it and you can make yourself an electromagnet because there's lots of current available. All right, I did that as a school project, I think. Oh, okay, so here's our electromagnet. It comes with a big bolt. Maybe the bolt goes in there, I don't know how it works. Okay, so there's the electromagnet. Oh, look it over here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Here's a real magnet. Oh man. That's a big one. Keep it away from my watch. Yeah, big neodymium magnet. Wow. Heavy duty. How big is that sucker? Watch me get it next to a ruler and get it stuck. Clank. It is 10 millimeters by, 10 millimeters by 19 millimeters. Man, that's a big sucker. All right, so we have an electromagnet and a real magnet. So I see what's kind of going on here. So let me put this place someplace safe. I'll put it over there. Don't want to get near my watch. Don't want to get it stuck on something. Okay, what else do we got going on here? Everything is in saran wrap. Saran wrap. Let's see, where's something to cut it with. All right. There we go. Whoop. Interesting. So we got some plastic doohickeys here. Who says doohickeys these days? Is that an old boomer terminology? I have a pretty good range of ages that watch my channel. It's pretty well distributed from young to old. Well, that's good. People are still coming on board and some people are going off board. Oh no, this one's broken. This one's broken. I think some mending will be required on this one. Oh well. I'm sure we can mend it. So we'll keep that one over there. This one looks like it's in good condition. Oh, wait a minute. No, probably not. It needs mending too. I think these are all one thing. Yes, I think those all go together. And so mending will be required. All right, put that over there. People don't say mend anymore either, do they? They say fix. Just fix it. Bunch of plastic things. All right, let's see what's inside here. Something interesting. Some type of weird stuff. Oh, just fell out. And there we go. 502. It's 502. How exciting. It's 502. I'm assuming it's super glue, but it's 502. I don't know. It doesn't say what it is. And I don't read Chinese, so I'll have to figure that out. 502. And then part everybody else is interested in, electronics. PC board. Nice PC board, real high quality. It's all marked, all the components. So that's good. And one IC. One IC, what is it? The magic IC. It does everything. It is a quad op amp, 324, LM324. Oh, wait a minute. Another one here, 555. So we have a 555 and a 394. So what can you do with a timer, probably a clock generator, and a quad op amp, and a big electromagnet. And what's this little guy? He's kind of cute. Another little tiny PC board with a bunch of Chinese writing on him. I don't know. Let's see, there's an LED. Oh, wait a minute. There's some strange component here, some strange surface mount component. Ah, it's a 4-leg SOT type package, 4 legs, and this little board here has 4 legs on it. So I'm going to go out of my way and I'm going to guess it's a Hall effect sensor. Since we're dealing with magnetism, it's probably a Hall effect sensor. So yeah, let's I don't know, let's start putting it together. Can't go too far wrong. Just build the PC board. All right, 10Ks go first. 10K. 10K. I like the graphics on this board, very nice. A lot of times the graphics is too wimpy and hard to see, but this is nice and bold. Good font. They used a good font. 10K, 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 10K. All right. Any other 10Ks? I have 2 more 10K resistors. It's a 9.1K. I got a bunch of other resistors, so maybe these are just extras. I don't see any 10Ks, so I'll put them over here. All right, solder these down. Missed one. All right. Oh, boy, I got those really messed up, didn't I? Wow. They're all floating way off the board. Did not insert those correctly. Let's put those back in. Wow. That didn't look too good, did it? All right. Let's fix those up a bit. Okay, that's better. Now let's go get another resistor. Got a bunch of these. What are they there? I'm going to measure each one with a ohm meter here. These are 1Ks, so how many 1Ks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got a bunch of those. Okay. So update on IMSAI dog. IMSAI dog's doing good. He's 5 months old now. He's got all of his shots, so he went to his first dog park today. Got to play with the other doggies. He was the smallest one there. There are lots of big dogs there. But he held his own. He was okay. He's a pretty tough dog. They weren't too excited about him, though, because he was too small to play with. But someday he'll give them a run for their money. He's going to be a tough dog. He's half Rottweiler and half Jack Russell. Figure that one out. And he has no regard for self-preservation. He will, he will just do anything. He is a tough little dog. All right. We've got a lot of hiking trails around here, but only certain ones are open to dogs, so I have to go scope those out. I know of one, but one that I go to all the time does not like dogs, so I have to go to the other one. There's a real famous outdoor mall close to my house called Santana Row, and they are very dog friendly. But there's lots of people there. I haven't had my COVID shot yet. I have an appointment. I have an appointment to get mine on the 18th. So I will feel much better after that. Hopefully if I do catch it, I won't die. Which is the whole point. Still might get a bit sick, but hopefully I won't die. Oops. Okay. Now, let's find some other ones. What are these resistors? Let's measure those. Uh, 100K. All right, let's do 100Ks. What are these? I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're 20Ks, which they are. Okay. I showed my, sent a video of my little Jacob's ladder to a friend of mine, and he was quite jealous because he had that as a project that he wanted to do. He was going to make his own. He had a flyback transformer from a television. He was going to put some type of oscillating circuit on it and make a Jacob's ladder. It's still a good project. Mine was just take it out of the box, make it go. His requires a little bit of design, so I think that's a better project. All right. Next resistor in the kit is a 600K. Really? 600K or 600 ohm? This one's 620 ohms. I'll measure that again. Oh yeah, 620 ohms. Okay, goes right there. For some reason I just can't read the color codes on these 4-band Chinese ones. The colors just aren't very bright, vibrant, and they're, I don't know, just have a hard time reading them. Right. Oh, there's an L78L05. There's a 5-terminal regulator in the middle there. That's kind of cool. What's this? A 1N 7000, 4007, I mean. Let's put him in. That's easy. Oh, nice big hole for those. Okay. And we need some more resistors. I don't seem to have a lot left in the kit here. What's this one? This one looks like a... Okay, I'm going to try to read this one all by myself. See, they're really, really hard. It looks like a 1-1... I don't know. 110... Looks like maybe like a 1 meg resistor. I don't know. Looks weird. Let's measure it. And it is a 1.5K. 1.5K? Yeah, 1.5K. See? Hopeless. I cannot read the color codes of these things. Oh, I read it from the wrong end. Okay, next resistor in the box. Let's see if we can read this one. I'm going to say it is a, see? It looks like brown, brown, black, brown. So that's a 1101, all right? So, but like I said, the colors are usually weird in these things, so let's see what it actually measures. Yeah, see, it says 9.1K. How did they get 9.1K out of that? I don't know. I can't read them. 9.1K. Whoa. Guess I could sing while I do this. Yeah. I am no good singer. I used to sing once in a while. I used to play in a bluegrass band. I used to sing harmony and sing a few lead songs, but bluegrass songs are a lot easier than something like Dell or I don't know. All right, let's try this. 5.1K. All right, we got some of those. I don't think he'd want to hear me sing Adele songs anyway. Even if I could. All right. Okay. Now, let's see, we've got some 1 microfarads. These are not marked. I guess they are. That one has a 105. That sounds like a 1. And this one is a 105. That's a 1. Oh, they're both 1s. Okay, well, that makes it easy. All right. Oh, there's a 1 down there. Oh, there's another one. Okay. And there is a electrolytic there. 470. Pretty big. 16 volt. Okay. It's a nice one. And how about our 7805? Make sure this really is a 7805. It is. Put him here. 7805. I'm assuming they don't really need 5 volts. I'm assuming they need a voltage reference. That's probably a poor man's voltage reference. That's my guess. Or it could be that it's single-ended and the op-amp uses that 5 volts as its center point. That might be too. All right. Says the LED goes there, so I could put him in. Okie dokie. And what else do we got going on here? We have a NED882, right? I guess he goes like that. I'll put him in. Nice stout legs on him, so he's most definitely official. He's an NEC. So nice metal in the legs. Okay. And then we have sockets. I'll put the sockets in. Okay. I've been approached by several companies now about sponsoring my channel, which I said no thank you. I do not want to have sponsors. I'm not here to make money, I'm just here to have fun. But I'll take freebies. If somebody's going to give me something, I'll take it. So there's a company who's going to be sending me a little kit for me free of charge to try to build and see if I like it. So that'll be fun. All right. Let's see here. We've got some kind of power connector and no place to put it. There's no place on the board for this. Interesting. And we have a 2K potentiometer. Put that in. Potentiometer, so it changes the potential, I guess. A potentiometer. Okay, what else do we got going on here? Connectors? I don't see any connectors. There's a little strip here. I guess I could put the strip on. Plus and minus, and then something here written in Chinese. I don't know what that is. Let's see, I've got a couple cables. Some of the cable, one cable will go there, and then I have two here. It's two. So one will go there and one will go there. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that then. Let me try to use this stuff. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Yeah, another YouTuber, Julian Lutt, I think that's his name. He has a great channel if people haven't watched it. He uses this stuff called blue tack. So I got myself some. And it's okay. He seems to use it for everything, but we will try to use it here to hold this in place while we turn it upside down and solder it. I think that will work out. I've never had it before. That seemed to work. That seemed to work great. Well, maybe I'm a convert. Comes in these tiny little strips that I just kind of mushed into one big lump. All right, so I dropped off the camera wasn't recording there, and I've completed it. So I don't know how much you missed. I will figure that out in editing, but anyway, it's all together. You didn't miss much. I mean, I just soldering parts down. You've seen me do that a billion times before. Me yakking away at various stupid things. Anyway, there it is. So, what do we do now? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Let's see. So, early in the morning. Sea shanties are good songs. Now, how do we know? There's a little dot on it. Okay, so we know where pin 1 is. So this is that tiny little board. You see that on camera? This is super tiny. There is a little tiny board here, and there's a little tiny part here, and we are going to have to solder those together. So I'm going to change the tips on my soldering iron. I have, where's the soldering iron? There it is. So I have a bunch of tips there. And these tips are kind of new or newer. And these tips I use all the time. So these are kind of my everyday tips. I've got a big fat one, and I've got a pointy one and a curved pointy one. I think I'll use the curved pointy one. I like that one. We'll use that one. And so we need to change tips. Now the way you change tips on these Metcals is they just plug in, but of course you just can't grab a hold of those because they're very, very hot. So I just grab it with pliers, yank it out, and that's all there is to it. The tips just slide in the handle, and that's it. That's all there is to it. So they're very, very quick to change. All right, so we will get our nice little tip here. Go back to our work. All right, so we were going to put solder on one of the legs here. A little blob there. And then we'll tack that edge down and then solder the rest. All right. And he is teeny tiny. I do not want him to fly on the garage floor. So I'm sorry I'm not putting on this on camera, but I do not want to lose him. There we go. All right. So here he is. Whoa, he is tiny. Let's see if we can figure out where pin 1 is. Oh, yikes, there is no pin 1. Oh, dear. Just a second. Wow. I do not, oh, there's a G on that side. Okay, there's a G, but there's no markings for pin 1. How handy. Oh dear. I gotta put this under the microscope. Let me take a look. Goodness. Goodness, goodness. Where is he? Oops. And there is no mark at all. How wonderful. There is no mark. Oh, come on, really? Who makes a part with no mark? And all 4 legs, there's no bevel on one of the legs, which is sometimes this or that. There's a G on this side, and there's a dot. Ah. All right, so pin 1 is marked on the underside of the part. Now, am I supposed to put that part in the hole? I guess I am. Ah. Maybe. Okay, so pin 1 is now down. So I guess he drops in that hole like that. And now pin 1 is where he should be. Okay. Okie dokie. I get my magnifier over here. Sorry if that's in the camera's way, but I need to be very, very, very careful here. Yikes. All right. There we go. As they say, haste makes waste. One of my viewers pointed that out to me. Thank you. All right. I think that is now complete. I can I guess that's my Hall effect sensor now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the PC board, there was 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's pretty simple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have to make this go like that. And so pin 1 is over here. So this is pin 1. Pin 1, okay. So pin 1. We will put pin 1 on pin 1. Does that make sense? I think so. All right. I wonder. I wonder where that thing's going to mount. It's probably going to be glued onto something, I would guess. Before I put the cable on, I need to know how this is assembled, because the wires have to come out at certain angles and in certain directions. So I'm not going to assume anything. There's some writing on the back of this thing. Maybe I should have read the writing before I soldered anything to it. So let's read the writing together. Let's see. Can we see? Can you see that? Where is it? It's here. Okay. All right. Let's see. How much Chinese do I know? I know. Ni hao ma. Xie xie. Meng chen chen. See you later. Zhejian. Zhejian is see you later. Meng chen chen is see you tomorrow. Shiger hun hao is very good. Shiger bu hao is very bad. Where's my translator app? I've got a translator on here somewhere. Where did I put it? Where's my translator? Here we go. Translate. Chinese camera. All right. I can't. I need to get it to focus. There we go. It is not cooperating. Okay, I can't zoom in either. Maybe it's too small. Aim at text. I am aiming at the text. There it goes. Oh gosh. Come on. Focus. Focus. All right, scan. This is not working. Oh, it's upside down. Bu hao. Or in Cantonese, hao. I think that's right. Okay, there we go. That's better. Oh, gosh. Try not to get it to focus on anything else. And let me just scan. All right, see if I can get anything out of this. Select all. Tail raises wine electronics. Tail raises wine electronics. I don't think that probably translates too well. Tail raises. I don't know. I think we'll have to find a picture of this thing. Okay. Having fun? Google. Banggood. Banggood. Let's type in the SKU number. SKUF 01570. Pull-up magnetic levitation kit. Very cool. So here's that ring, and then there's this electromagnet at the top, and something bounces in the middle. It looks like maybe it's that big magnetic thing there. Yeah, there's that big magnet, and it's levitating underneath. And that little Hall effect sensor is right up there, up at the top. So that's all I get to go with. So, okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's all I need to know. Okay. Goodness. All right. This must go here. So I think that's the assembly there, where we have the nut on this side, and then the little Hall effect sensor gets glued there. And yeah, now we need to get our base working that's broken. So we will need to repair that. All right, I have it all glued together. I had to put these pieces of aluminum to weld or to glue. I put epoxy on here, so 2 pieces of aluminum sandwiched and epoxied. So now it's a complete circle. It's kind of hard to see here because it's clear. But the circuit board's down here on the base, and then up at the top is the coil. So it's all put together. It's all put together mechanically now, and it is running. I don't know what the little light means. It's multicolored light, and I just don't know what it means. And it is really, 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 really hard to get this thing to work correctly. But let's see if I can. There we go. So it's levitating. Yeah, I think there's some things behind there. There you go. You can see it. You can see it levitate. So that is pretty amazing. I still don't know what the flashy lights does. It doesn't like turn solid or do anything. It just, I don't know, the lights just kind of flash. I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's really hard to figure out the polarity of the winding, whether it should be this way or this way. So you can reverse the connector on the board to change those 2 polarities. And then there's the polarity of the magnet, which is up and which is down. And whoa, so the magnet you could put on either way. The magnet is just stuck onto the. It's not glued on. It's just magnetically held on the weight. So the bolt just keeps it from flipping around. It just keeps it going in one direction. So one pole is always facing up. So that's all this does. And then there's a potentiometer on the board. So a matter of flipping the polarity on the board for this, flipping the polarity of the magnet, and then adjusting the potentiometer so that starts to do something. It's really hard to figure out how to do this. It took me I'd say it took me a good hour to figure out how to actually adjust this thing. So right now it's not quite pulling enough. It's not quite pulling enough, so it must be heating up or doing something. So let me step around the camera here. Let's turn the power off for a second and let it cool down. Otherwise, we'll go in and change that potentiometer again to get it going again. Okay, I'm going to turn it back on, and let's see if it goes. It's just wanting to go, so maybe we can tweak it a bit here. Yeah, there we go. So I just had to adjust the potentiometer just a tiny bit to make it go again. So yeah, it's pretty finicky. Pretty finicky. So can I do the magic trick here? Can I pass it underneath and go all the way around so you know that it's actually levitating? Isn't that what the magicians do with the floating lady? Whoa! And then when it grabs at the top, yeah, you've got to pull it down before it does any damage. I don't know if it does any damage, but I can stick it in here again, see if I can get it to float again. Oh. There we go. Now there's floating. So anyway, so there it is, all put together and levitating and doing as it's supposed to do. I think this thing's about $19 or something like that, if I have to remember right. So would I recommend this kit? Only if you have lots and lots of patience. Obviously this one came damaged. I read in the comments on Banggood that somebody else had theirs broken, so I guess expect this to be broken and you're going to have to put it back together somehow. The PC board was easy to build and is good quality, but it is really hard to get it doing what it's doing. And I can't help you. I can't give you any guidelines. The only thing that I can say that I sort of started to feel that if everything is adjusted kind of right, you'll feel it. Oh, look at that thing starts to oscillate. You'll start to feel it kind of resist against you as you move the magnet. Whoa, look at that thing go. Whoa. Calm down, buddy. Oh, that's interesting. Well, that's kind of fun. But as you move this thing up and down, you'll feel a resistance. You'll feel it kind of grab, and you'll feel the circuitry kind of fighting you. You'll feel it kind of click on and off almost. It's hard to describe. And then once you get it all going, it will work, and it'll oscillate like crazy for you, I guess. So if I take the magnet off and I flip it to the other side, so now the polarity of the magnet is wrong. I don't think it'll work any longer. Yeah, see now it won't work at all. So you have to get the polarity of the magnet right. And yeah, it's kind of tough. Anyway, it's kind of fun. It is levitating quite some distance, right? It's about an inch away from the Hall effect sensor there. Oh, I know. One thing that you need to know for sure, if you're going to build one of these things, let me kill the power. Clunk. So on this little piece, can I zoom in any farther? No. On this little PC board, there is 4 wires, and you solder them down labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I put them in order 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I found out that on the PC board, see, this connector is a regular, connector. You would think it would be pins 1, 2, 3, 4. Haha, no. On the PC board, you'll see it marked 1, 3, 2, 4. So as you go across these, it's 1, 3, 2, 4, not 1, 2, 3, 4. So that drove me crazy for a while. So there's your tip. That's the one tip I can give you, is the order of these wires is definitely goofy. Definitely goofy. All right. Anyway, there you go. It's kind of a funky little kit. It's not the most robust thing, but it definitely is fun.